Um, I want to tell y'all something. Today we're talking about church in the city. I got my let me get somebody up on here. When I go to church, main thing about my me that's able to go to church and feel like that people are with me. And I know God told me one thing. People want you to be alone. They want to not change in their society. I've been doing this for a long time. And sometimes women are picking and choosing. Racism picking and choosing. Manipulated picking and choosing. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of women doing this and I'm tired of people doing it. So I go to church in the city today and I feel like God said, you don't have to be by yourself. I've always been doing this on MySpace. I've always been connecting with other people since here when people make me feel like that Dallas and character, people that know my brother and that. And I won't stand for it. I'm not recording church in the city. And for them to come in there and trying to start trouble because the jealousy and the Holy Spirit, I just sued them for 30 million for my phone. I had the right to be on my phone. I had the right to talk. I wasn't saying that like I was speaking low. I had the right. You and your church want to be unprofessional, and that's the problem here. You said governor ain't been using nothing. What this has got to do with Social Security and that these people in Dallas and the mayor's lying why 911 was laughing at me and ignored my call twice. So I just sent it all to the civil rights against the church in the city while I was having a phone. And I just sent it all. No, they using y'all. God ain't using nobody but Governor Abbott. And y'all and how y'all act because y'all don't want change. I'm just a product to his environment. And he keep me because I'm with him. And that's all that matters is the other day. They are being used because they refuse to see the world as it is. What I mean product about to the environment, not your choice. That don't mean nobody use it. That's not that what that mean. That mean with that product that God got me. And God loved me. And I know his name all over. We don't have church in the city been acting above professional. So we've been doing this, the city and all that. This is about Social Security. I'm not gonna let you stop my mission. That's what not. Childish behavior is not going to happen. And I got a right to have my church, and long as I ain't recording you. You don't want to be, but y'all don't have no business. That's the problem. Y'all selfish. So we just sent it off from church in the city. The civil rights just got this complaint again. 30 million on the church in the city for telling me, whispering in my ear and telling me that I know what whispering in your ear means. You heard me? Oh, Yang Yang twins. Let me whisper in your ear. And then they get mad and jet the body emotions of the spirit, and they still doing it. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time to deal with arguments, and y'all don't want to see what is going on because y'all don't want to change. Now, Governor Abbott is going to pay a big price. He gets mad, but I don't want nothing to do with him. He's going to pay a big price in this one. Trump is going to pay a big price for letting y'all get what y'all racist self want in the businesses. Get what they want. He is the only because they don't want to change their racism. I would not be at a job fitting in where racism at, and they are there being controlled where racism. Oh, you picking it, baby? We have been doing that. One of the things I had at Newman Smith in '05 and '06 and '08, and I was going to Newman Smith High School, and I'm dating a middle school girl on my first or second year, whatever that is. And those things in those matters where people had a problem with that because they didn't want to attract. They wanted to choose. So like God said, Sabina was in your life for a reason. And those things are how people act. Those can identify those things because they still doing it. They still doing the bull crap. So God said, it don't have to be in Texas because of their misconduct. So what God said, wherever you at, if you get back with your, and that's that, whatever things that, let them have what they do. Let them be choosy, but don't act like you deserve something where you're being racist and you're being choosy. Don't act like you deserve something. Don't act like you act like you deserve to be a part of my life because the way you're, I'm tired of the Walmart. I'm tired of these businesses. We're gonna do this our way. You don't match without my energy. A woman, for number one, if I'm in a date, a woman don't know how to remain humble. She thirsty. And I haven't found those things yet in those qualities in a woman. Me, 14 and 15 years old, women don't understand when a girl, you got to PUSS. If another woman want interest in somebody else, they're gonna use that guy friend that you always talking to. I had to deal with a lot of stuff dealing with Sabina now. You a woman that got a PUSSY. I'm trying not to cuss. You're a woman that got a PUSSY. They don't care about you, but you don't care, right? So, baby, let's keep going on. Let's keep going on. You worry about, oh, you talk about this and that. Go ahead with that. But I'm not going to let Texas make a fool out of me because they got a problem. Texas business and community and jobs, they got a problem. This is not how this is going to go with any of you. Because the way y'all act in the business, the way y'all behave, most of y'all not even talkative in the Walmart break room. You say hi, you're bored. You got one. I worked at 2996. They got a karaoke machine. I thought about being the first one to get on there, but nobody else wanted to get on there. Like nobody's really active. We can do so much game, and they don't want to be at. They want to sit there bored, just have their little break, have a little hour break. It's not active. Sit there looking and just do this. Like the personality is off. But you see Walmart getting with them and corporations and getting all with all of those things, but they're not active. 7, 8, and 9, 11, and 12. They're not active. This is for church in the city. This is not active, guys. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, you're not going to make me put up with your racist behavior and the way you want to view your world and the way you do things. And the way you're acting. But you're not going to tell me something when I'm not recording you. That was wrong. That's another 30 million. You're not going to keep doing it. They catching their little attitude. We're going to try this again. We're going to try this again. Nobody using me. You hear me? I want church in the city to hear me. Nobody using me, you little racist problem. Governor Trump was wrong for letting this go on for so long, and they know they have a problem with disability. They know it's a problem in their state and around the world, but you choose not to deal with it. You choose not to give me my justice. You choose to let this go on. That same lady, that guy that was tonguing, and that one lady that hung up in my face, she said, Hewlett, quitting. Sue us as you want. The guy that was tonguing. All right, what we doing now, Social Security? What we doing, call center? What we doing, call center? What are we doing here? Oh, I can't decide that the discipline they get. What we doing here? We're gonna decide it. We are going to talk about this when workers getting out of control and they keep hanging up in disability face every time we act to speak to a manager. And they can't. They don't want to listen, but they rather listen to their communities and their business where they can't listen to disability. But they rather listen to them and not listen to us. That ain't right, man. That ain't right when we are talking about Social Security. They ain't right. You rather be heard, but we can't be heard while you hang up in your face. You in your community side and Senator Ted sitting with them and Governor Abbott. That ain't right. Disability deserve to get heard. They don't deserve to get told up, shut up, sit down, and neglected and abused and cut all right at the knee without being listened to. Then they lied to me about Ticket to Work program. I told them I was going through racism at 12-16. And the guy went up there to Walmart. They're from the Ticket to Work program, went up to him, and he said I couldn't do it. And he told me to never go back, but the lady called my mom, and they got me, mom, go see what they want. It's racism. It's racism with 12-16. But you act like you with them, and you support them. And Doug McMillan said, oh, it's very important that how is very important? That you being heard more than us? How is it very important that you being heard more than us? How that's very important. You know, I wanted Bun B to know something. Bun B said something. I watched the video when Bun B sitting in the college and he's up there doing something and he talk about, and he had to spit in the guy's face. I'm a college professor and this and that. And, you know, I see how Bun B fight. Why not do I fight? I see Trader True fighting. And I see him with Black Lives Matter. Disability matters too.
Yeah, but no, that's the
disability matters too. Why not? Why we can't fight? Why we can't fight? Why we can't have a voice? And that's the main thing. What they're using for, because you're trying to win a political and thing, you ain't using nobody. Community's got more issues than anybody. Sorry, guys, I got some on my lip. Sorry. I gotta shave. But they got their opinion. I understand you say when Bun B says sign to a label. But these niggas making up lies and fuck organizations. Trump put me in this situation without understanding my fight. He understands it, but he cares about his community more than anything. And we doing this situation where things need to be addressed. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for those things, man. I don't got time to deal with those things where the fight is so much greater than anything. We don't got time for that. And the line going on, man. And Trump put me in this situation. Now I gotta shave and do some stuff today. It's gonna be shaved. So I'm going there and shave today. No, that ain't right, man. Same time in Dallas, Texas, I'm trying to call Social Security. He got his ass don't know nothing. Trap boy Freddie don't know a damn thing. Shut up your mouth when you speak about stuff that you don't know. When you dig in your lying nose to come up. And people believe in you. But you're not gonna have no life in jail, nigga. And he talking about beating something. You a damn liar, nigga. You ain't gonna beat this. Look at him putting $1. They care about a guy with Bun B. They care about money more than they care about the love of me. That's the difference. Look at Bun B said, look at the dude with Bun B. He care about money and the more of the love of me. He care about the money. That's why God said you're willing to betray me year after year. You care about the money more than the love of me. Look at it. You care about the money more than the love of me. We're going to tag Bun B in this. God said, you willing to keep betraying me for the money, but not the love of me. Over and over again, I would keep being betrayed. Over and over again, I would keep being betrayed and not loved. That keep happening over again. You want me to come back on this earth and you can't change. God did never say I would die for you. Maybe one day I might walk this earth and might come amongst you. But God said, I tell your loved ones I'm in my heaven sleeping. But they don't know my spirit have left my heavens. It have left my heavens and into the heart is pure. This heart has already been pure, but I'm giving it enough power to carry on, God said. I'm giving it enough strength to carry on. I'm giving it enough might to carry on. I'm giving it enough energy to carry on. He would not fail. God said my child will not fail on his mission attacking Social Security. These things can't be questioned, any one of those things. God said we have to understand the meaning of those things, of the purpose that we are fighting for. God protected Moses on his mission. He protected Moses on his mission. But when he crossed that ocean, after Moses crossed that ocean in Egypt, God told him to build a fence around that ocean. Then he told him to build another fence around that ocean. Yes. That's how we're screaming tomorrow. He told him to build another fence around him. Fence after fence needed to be built, God said. Fence after fence needed to be built, God said. That's what God said, fence after fence. God said, I want you to build a fence around the ocean. Then I want you to put a hole around that ocean. Then put another fence around that ocean and put another hole. Then put another fence around there and put another hole. We gonna make it hard before our enemy can even think about coming to us. God said we will make it hard for our enemy that don't want to come before us, that just don't want to come before us. So we are doing what we need to do, and bad misconduct is still going on. That's when church in the city keep doing, and the enemy is trying to win at all costs. Stupidity in church in the city, trying to win in Dallas, Texas, try to win at all costs, the behavior. Trying to win at all costs. And it's going to cause Governor Abbott to lose his job. They want people to be on the streets while they win, while racism win, and I'm tired of it. Ain't nobody going to be on no shelter while you have a racist problem, while you look after yourself, even when people with the houses. This is not how this is going to go. This is not how this goes. This is not going to continue to happen where domination and control and racism behave and people want to control everything. This is not how this is going to go. One thing, family got their own life. I have to grow up and have my own life and do the things. But we're going to do this right after this situation over with. I'm not buying a house in this community. And I'm thinking about staying in Texas, period. Same exactly with all the bull crap and the lies going on. So I'm not trying to understand things like that. But people care about themselves. People want me to go, give them a chance. Get them. You got a racial intent. Why should I have myself in a business of women picking and choosing? Don't come at me like that. So I get to a point where they're going to do what they want to do. That church just act a fool. The community act a fool. And we're going to show them something. We're going to show them what we can do. We're going to show them how racist and community that care about their money while people sleep on the streets and they care about themselves. We're going to show them how they want you to, when I go to a shelter and they tell you got to sleep on the street before you get a shelter, I'm going to tell you how they've been doing that. They want to complain over shelters and stuff, Mexican, but they tell their own American people they have to sleep on the streets. Before they can get in a hot meal, you got them doing, as a, look what you're doing. But you get on to Mexicans about, go, we don't want you, but you're telling black other people, telling they people they have to sleep on the streets too before they get out. You treat your American people like that. What is the difference between that? What is the difference between that, those things? To understand it. To understand those things, to get that. I'm not worried about all them other things. This is not about them. It's not about that. This is about issues that need to be addressed. And it seems like selfish behavior of tax dollars got a problem with that. You don't want to change, but God say, look, if you can stay in that spot, but you will not control the outcome. No. Anything happens to me, my friend, we can ask Trump for Trump arrest. And we really want to do it to Trump, let this go on. We can play this, how this is going. Now he's in life in prison. We can play this however they want to play it. When you talk about your tax dollars, but you don't understand it. So I keep going and keep things and keep doing what they're doing. Everybody got their own situations. Everybody want to look after themselves. I had to learn. Chris had to turn me how to drive a forklift, get on a scrubber, and do all of those things. And I'm still about to learn. We about to do a lot more things. We ain't worried about dealing with ego, racism, and doing these things. But America got a problem of working people on things. I don't care if you have to stay there driving like Clay to go over it 5 times the whole day. We're going to get back at it, then we're going to get it. Y'all don't know how to work on things. And that's the problem with those things in America where we go wrong at. But I'm not out to put up with this. And these ladies, you're stepping over bound. You're stepping over your jurisdiction. And a lot of America think that you're stepping on it, but you got an opinion. But they want me to open them. Like I told myself, I'm not going to go back up in a Walmart in the business and they hide what they want to hide and be racist. You know, Billy, Mirza's sister, Mirza's baby mama. I used to go to parties by her. When Walmart did me, she came and asked about, you be okay? She saw that racism. She saw what they was doing that night. You think I got time for you and what you stand for? You think I got time for Texas and Walmart businesses or what they stand for? That's why I got the 14 minutes. That's why I got the civil rights. You think I got time for those things and you got a bigger problem here? And one thing, Orion said, don't let people mess up the what he said, mess up the family. God said, you messing it up. You messing it about your opinion. You messing it up by saying things that you don't supposed to say. That's what you are messing things up. You messing about saying words that don't supposed to come out your mouth. You be up, baby, get money, stay out the way, baby legend. Go to Lil Diamond, Mirza Catholic 123. Talk is cheap, Lil Diamond talk is cheap. And you're gonna see it on there. I put some videos on there, on that website, and you will go and you will figure it out sooner or later. You will figure it out, and I'm gonna tag people in this one. You go to YouTube. We don't have time for those things where we are being denied of those things. We are getting to the thing. I'm not gonna let nobody use. You know, we getting our foundation straight. And this one we can do. I don't have to be in a club or a studio with you hanging out. I don't have to be none of that. What we gonna do? You go your ass to the studio while I sit down and get a professional and get my shit built in my big house. I'm not buying no house around. That's the thing. But things don't have to be like this. And Governor Abbott made it be like this. And I told her civil rights. When I made the complaint on the legislators, you are unworthy of your title, Social Security and legislators. God said you are unworthy of it. You're unworthy. I take back your power. But you know what God said? The people are going to still stand by your side when you're wrong. But God said, I don't stand by you. I don't stand by your side when you are wrong. I don't stand by you in the spirit when you're wrong. They might care about money, but I don't stand by you. I don't stand by it. I told the Justice Department, we must act. This is about Social Security. We must not stop. We must act. We must attack quickly. You must not give them time to attack us and God's children. We must not give them time before they trying to, in the enemy that don't believe and trying to take us out, and we have a bigger fight to fight for with Social Security. We must not act. We must act. And I told the Justice Department, stop listening to the mayor, and the mayor said something. We must act. His racist words said something, and he had like people on his side. No, God ain't on your side. God told me to tell you on the Civil Rights Act. God said, I don't believe nothing you say. And when y'all laughed at telling me at the phone call, y'all told me y'all couldn't help me. So this is about the goal and about us having a good time and about adjoining and addressing this issue. Now, I told the Social Security they're not going to get away with it. And I told Atlanta they was not going to get away with it. The lady said, sue us as you want. All right, if I'm going to, all right. So I had to do resource. I had to do a lot of resource. Our enemy is always watching. And God said, you got to realize the safety that you have to understand. Where people telling you not to leave, don't leave. But the safety has to be the most important thing. Is he going to leave? The safety. Protecting what's the valuable player. That's the most thing we have to understand in this situation. Everybody's life matters, but the situation, they selfish. And they don't want to change how they see God and how they see the world. Governor Abbott is in the tab. He's in this situation. Church in the city of Dallas, the people that dissed him now. I'm not out to play this game with you. This is something we ain't about to do. One thing Iran said, never let, your dad told you, never let nobody take, what if God take over your church? What if God walk among you and take among your church? The difference is you will try to stop him. What if those things are understanding those things? God said we want justice. I say, Trump said get Social Security out of there. When Social Security is going to be out of pain. When disability going to be out of pain? When we going to stop suffering from businesses that don't want to understand us? When those things are going to stop happening? When those things are going to stop happening? So we are doing these things and not the culture. Is your problem? You're complaining Trump want to put this out? That's not right. That's not right. You have betrayed your superiors and the people that's in that grave right now behind your childish community behavior. What if Abraham was here? George Washington, all the greatest people, Martin, everybody. The one that the guy that died that was in the senator's office with you. Whatever, he was here to see this go on. Everybody that fought for us, look how you acted. I asked you for something from Senator Ted and Joe Biden. I asked for some. This has nothing to do with anybody else. You took care of them, and y'all doing stuff. God says it's time to take care of us. I'm asking for something. I'm not asking for a community that people that think they believe in all this. God not asking for that. The Spirit of God not asking for that. We are focusing on us now. We get tired of giving businesses a chance and all of that. God said they will pull us in and fake their love for us. They will pull us in and fake their love for us. You know everything they said on the day, we love you, but we love your money. God said, you don't love me? You love the money of me, right? God said, you're going to betray me again. I told the civil rights against Boosie, I said, God said, you can have my money, but you can't have my spirit. You can have my money. You can have my money with my name on it, but you can't have me because what you're standing for. And people think people keeping secrets. Go ahead, nobody ain't keeping that. Find y'all something to do, please. They lying to you. So people need to stop, man. People need to stop over there because I hear it, man. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. And that's what people want you to do. They want you to turn and family to have violence while they stupidity went in the community. While they think about themselves. That's what people want. MO3 tried to warn him about me, but he lied. Nobody. I went to drama in Newman Smith. I did music. I did a lot of things, but that black girl from Dallas, them that played the little dirty little game with Mirza, that I do music with. or they think I didn't know. And Mirza kept lying to me. I don't know what you're hearing. Hey, I see the messages, bro. You know, Sabina told me to wait till we get a little older because we wanted kids. You know, it took people 3 years, my baby mama 3 years for me to connect and tell her about this thing. Because I only let people close to me see what's on my body or my tattoo. So I really don't let people, unless you're close to my heart, so I really don't let people get that close. But I got this tattoo not because of Sabina, because of my legacy. Not because of her. That's not because of her. It reminds me of my Mardi Gras in New Orleans. It reminds me of so many things that can keep going. Things. So she plays a part of it, but it does not remind. One of her cousins, one of her friends on Facebook said he uses everybody, right? And he throw the phone. I know 5 just happened 10 years ago. I know it was going to be a problem. So this is why I got that, because their friends was going to be jealous and ruin it. And Mirza, when I saw Mirza's spiritual side acted up in the room, that told me everything I needed to know. I been saw his spiritual behavior, but I just decided to pay attention to it and address the issue. I've been caught on to him a while back. The argument me and Mirza had is about me not telling what Demir told me. Why would I tell him some of them already getting accused and I'm the people don't even know I was going to Creekview and at the house at school when we was not going to school. They had summer school with Miss Chastity and them. Even when I left Newman Smith, I still had 4 more years there. I can still go over there and we went to Creekview. So why I'm going to do something in that format where the understanding of those things is. So we're going to try this again because I'm not recording you. We're going to try this again next Sunday to come to church. We're going to try this again. We're going to try it again. And I'm going to tell the Justice Department, we're going to try this again. One thing God said, never feel like you're alone. When they want to behave themselves and businesses want to behave themselves and women want to do it and treat you like you ain't nothing, let's not do this and want to pick these dudes. That's because, bam, I was at Newman Smith, man. Yeah, fine girls at Newman Smith, but they wanted to choose, right? So why not, why not, I'm not worried about what they say. God says Sabina was in your life for a reason because of the way they do things. And God say, when you had that baby, I put that person in your life for a reason. What the sense for all the things? And God say, I put things in your life for a reason to understand it. I told Walmart, you scared to let me in? You scared of change? God said, you scared of change? You scared? God said, just because you have my flag up, that don't mean nothing. That mean you love me. Just because you carry my money doesn't mean you understand me. We already won the McDonald's. We already won that. Okay, that's another thing. We already won the McDonald's. We already won the Walmart. We winning that already. Since they want to do that and took my ideas. So we already done that. Brahms have already lost because God saw the spirit of my enemy. We already talked about what the community did. I already talked about 130 million from the Carrollton police and the Dallas police for sitting up there watching words being said. Oh, you dumb and you're retarded. You scared of your little brother MO3. Antagonate when street take over. Let's do this. We're gonna do this our way. You scared? Like I told him, woman, you scared? You scared of change? No, I talk to every little kid and think, and somehow you expect them not to this going on. And Plano, when I was going in Garland and talking to everybody, it's sad that things are not going to play out because of lies in Dallas and a million of them lies and the rest of them. I seen those kids' faces in Garland and Plano and the adults and people in the bit and all the rest of them. But things are not going to work out because of those things. That's sad. You letting these kids down at the Willabin Mall. But that's on Governor Abbott. That's on the state of Texas for believing lies from the mayor and Yellow Breeze and the rest of these people here. That's on them. God said, I wish you the best. God is using y'all, not me. He have a bigger purpose than you understand. You know why God using God? God say, you think that? We're going to tag Bun B in this one. We're going to try this again. So I wish you the best of luck, and I wish you to do what you need to do and have a good time. But I don't got time for this when I'm trying to attack Social Security. And people don't know, I don't have time for that when people think about themselves. Communities, and people think about themselves. Let them do what they do. That's hatred. That's lie. They know no faith in God. They got 40% in but God, and they don't have anything with those things. Juvenile said he won't stop until all his enemy put to rest. God won't stop until all his enemy put. Juvenile say he won't stop until all his enemy put to rest. God say I won't stop till all my enemies be put. People that know, people that want to harm me and do harm. Love when you can argue with somebody and still be able to get along with them. But when they talking about handing people and taking somebody, that's not cool. So today we are having a good time, and I have told everybody when we tagging the Justice Department is again, and we're enjoying ourselves. We can't worry about other people with bad misconduct. And God said, "You want me in your church?" God said, "Why would you behave like we're gonna walk like this? We're gonna do this again." God said, "We're gonna do this again next Sunday." I'm not putting you on camera, and you want to be selfish and racist. And they use it and they antagonist. Y'all got problems, and you don't even know you got problems. So we're gonna do this again. I'm not recording you. You're nowhere on my phone. This is us. This is not about you whispering in my ear. like the damn Yang Yang twin. Let me whisper in your ear. Let me take a little something. Let me take a little something. You ain't in no damn. This is not no damn music damn video in this motherfucker. This is not no damn music video. This is not telling you. This is not none of those things in there. Stop that, man. Don't be whispering in nobody's ear. Then the people, they just sitting out there watching. That's why y'all got a problem looking after yourself. So we can play this game how you want to play it. Church in the city of Dallas. Nobody got time for that, man. Hey, this is on them. She got out of control. People don't want things to change. Heck all of that. I'm not gonna hide myself from anybody. And on the civil right to say medicine. And I ain't on no drug to say medicine. You're gonna try this a new thing. And they'll just sit up there and tell y'all got some problems in y'all community. And we ain't about to deal with this. Governor Abbott. Nobody ain't recording your ass. Shit, y'all even not, God said it seemed like y'all not worthy of it. We got some damn issues and work out things that we need to work out. And we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again next Sunday. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again. What we gotta do, we're gonna try this again. Nobody got time for that, man. We're gonna try this again. I'm sorry, guys. My room is messed up completely. There's a little stuff on here. We still can get it done, though. We still can get it done. We can still get it done. So we take care of that. Have a good day, guys. And God bless. Hey, but they acting unprofessional. I'm not going none of that. I saw something in their spirit. I looked at everybody in that podium in that recording thing. I already know they was gonna mess with me. So I want to tell them something. I already know your spirit identified everything you needed to tell me you was gonna be a problem for me. I already know it was coming. I'm warning you. When I walked in there, I already know. So I wish them the best of luck. So, and everybody want to talk about what was said in Carrollton, Texas. Police in 2019, Carrollton police came and knocked on my door. People from Dallas, girls started talking, coming, but they, I'm good. You good, right? You just trying to find out what I know, but you good. You up to something over there in Carrollton, Texas, over there by that hotel. You know, I tell them, what did we see when I was in those handcuffs in 2019? What did we see when those Carrollton police had me? I saw somebody intimidate me, a brown skinned girl that probably drove past me. And I probably seen her in 2000. I felt her spirit. She intimidated me in the why the car, but the Carrollton, can they say what they saw in the car when they had me on that ground? I saw a girl intimidate me while they had me on that ground. What did you see? That's the question. God said, what did you see? And that's the same girl problem. You know, I listen to these hearts because God said he's gonna put something. Hey, I wanted to last forever. I'm done. We done with it. We're gonna spend time make sure family taken care of and just have our disagreement. I'm done. I'm done with it all. We have other things to do in that format. So today we're gonna make life focus on us. No women, no anybody just taking our mind off the women gas right now and just focusing on what really matters the most. Time to enjoy yourself. I mean, if y'all don't do nothing about OGP with your lies, man, they on some other stuff. I mean, I'm telling you, you don't. Hey, do something about this guy lie and the rest of them and trap or Freddie with that. He do something about the situation. This is about Social Security. You know, if you don't do something about this little conniving little lying ass nigga and lying situation, you know, and make a nigga not want to be here and deal with this man, man. Nobody don't want to deal with the liars, man. Nobody don't want to deal with that. So church in the city, that's stopping for somebody. I told everybody on my phone this. That's racism against a disability. I told everybody on my phone this. And I want everything. I ain't trying to hear none of that nonsense that the bad misconduct that's going on here. The thing is this. When I'm on my phone, I'm not going to sit there at church by myself. You see, every person in the church, they sit there by, they come for God, but God said, you don't have to just be alone in church. There's plenty others out there that's single, that believe in the same thing as you, and will have a moment with you. Yes. Get money style the way you be up, baby. You were Junior, you Sellers. Um, um, you be up, baby. It's so many things out there. And Yellow Breeze and them and everybody, I've been connecting with people all around the world. I've been connecting with different people on different apps in Chicago, New York, California, LA. I've been just growing that stuff with some good people. I didn't talk to many good people, and I've been just listening to them and getting on the chat. You know, Nothing's not gonna change for me. And I just started getting back on lie me. Nothing's not gonna change for me. Like when I was actually on live me, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was actually on that, everybody asked me, they wanted my coins, right? And I tell them to cash them. I said, I'm over here to meet people. Not y'all in it for the get thing. I'm on here to meet people, to connect, and get that bond about music and to see where it is not just about being on a website and you getting this coin. They got a they got a contract coming to my kingdom and all of that. I want to be the one that just be able to meet people. Those if I get invited to the kingdom, that's gonna come on the app. They're gonna come when it comes. They're gonna come when it comes with me. I never like on the app. I never. You got tasks to do on something. No, this me being me. I don't care if I stay at level 1 all day, or level 2 or 3, or level 4 in the app. But it's not about that. It's about more. Or you got to go on other people's platform and listen to them on your daily tasks. No, me just going on there doing verses, communicating with everybody, doing those things. I don't care about that. My friends in New York, Birmingham, everybody wanted me to get their coins and stuff. And I'm like, hold up. I'm trying to know, but I'm not in it for all of that. So the connecting is so much greater. Me listening to talking to people. Um, that's why I told my little friends on like y'all little kids, go ahead. And I can tell the other teens on here is got way more great personality than them. If I had a million, I'd give it to them. At my other, got way more great personality than them. But I'm not getting on this app just for that. I'm getting on this app to communicate and have that good time with people. And I just think that's what's more greater than anything of it. Yeah, people gonna talk about my mouth and all the rest of those things. I don't care about it. Hey, I don't care about my root canal, so I gotta have another root canal did. I just want to take care of this issue with Social Security, and we could. Okay, that's the thing. And Trap Boy, Fed like you on some other shit, boy. But you know why Trap Boy Freddy said something? Because they got a racist problem in hip hop. Huh, huh. That's why he said it. Got a racist problem in hip hop. That's what that is. My name is Schubert. How about you? So what we're gonna do? The more time being wasted, the more things be wasted. So we'll see y'all a little bit later. Have a good day.